Who needs the inspiration?
Who needs the inspiration the most? They got a meta game to recap now.
Well, I figure we all pitch in because I feel like we all need inspiration.
That's
right?
a good point.
True. Another
Well,
good
we
one.
did walk.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
exactly, that's a great point. We did walk.
So, we further explored the cave. We saw this like one creature essentially trying to like dig into the wall, a place where some form of water was coming out and feeding into the greater reservoirs within this pool. We fought them. Pretty tough creature. And explored more chambers. One where we seemingly got like ambushed by these zealots and these ethereal creatures blinking in and out of existence, or visibility at least, like sniped at us. And we were also getting like grabbed with tentacles. It was just like a melee, various levels. We had a whole Mufasa Scar scenario with Toad clinging while fighting another creature who's hogging the ledge essentially. And yeah, they're using tactics against us, but Talai was being a little was playing some cards a little close to their chest. Don't listen to any of these people, these zealots who swear by my name. They've lost all reason. Just kill them. Don't worry about it.
Well, we tried to interview a guy. I remember that part. We did. We kept him alive for once, and then we tried to talk to him. That didn't go great.
Nope.
Didn't Valerian push him off the edge?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Some would say he was going towards the ledge anyway. I mean,
He slipped.
was.
That's
I
what
mean,
I
he was.
remember.
and who
actually.
can really recall? I mean,
Who could say?
Yeah.
all witnesses to the scene say they don't remember. So,
Yeah.
but he did fall off a ledge. That happened. We also had a great plan for to deal with the remaining combatant after we finished cleaning everybody up.
It was polymorphed
Yeah.
into a what? I forget.
A frog.
Frog.
A frog.
Mhm.
That, Toad and Valerian came up with a foolproof plan to trap in the chalice and then use as a distraction. I think they were just tired from the fight, and so their arms weren't quite as strong, so we didn't get as far as we thought. And then I think we were operating under the assumption that these guys hated each other, and then they didn't attack the guy right away, so maybe they don't hate each other. But then they did attack them, so maybe they do hate each other.
Betrayal.
It's really all up there.
I remember the plan involved putting the frog in the chalice and then putting dirt on top of the frog in the chalice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
A little polymorph warhead, yeah.
But then we also forgot that he could fly and go
Yeah.
invisible and stuff like that. And
I didn't forget. I thought that was just, it would have been a very formidable creature for the enemies to play.
I also thought that, but I also forgot. he
Same.
could fly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remembered he could fly, which I think is why we didn't want to throw him out into space, because he could just potentially fly back.
That's right. That's right.
Mhm.
And we don't know what his ability to breathe space air is. So but we tried to make a big splash by throwing the chalice and some rocks, and then Valerian missed their eldritch blast and accidentally broke the frog out. And then we were attacked by a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, we got our backline invaded by the flying guy pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So we were kind of forced into the water, which is bad because these guys are good in the water. And I think, Alaric really just got absolutely destroyed from the very beginning, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, dragged into the water, got wrapped
Immediately.
up in 3 layers of tentacles. We spent some time going over, like breath rules.
Yep. So who was the first to go down, like in terms of getting knocked unconscious? Was it Alaric first, or did Toad get knocked unconscious by the big guy?
Alaric first.
Oh man.
I had to have been Alaric first because Alaric did more death saving throws than I did. I only had 2, and Alaric must have completed 3, right?
Yeah.
I don't quite remember.
We did
I
eventually.
Yeah, I remember when Toad went to go heal Alaric, you already had 1 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had rolled a natural 20 on his death
Yes.
saving.
Yes, which counts for 2, or full recovery. Yeah, there we go.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so eventually we did manage to kill the big guy, but things kind of weren't getting much better because then Rick got pulled over the ledge, and he has kind of had to fight one-on-one with one of these tentacle creatures with a sword that he is not proficient in. It had no spell slots. It has actually to pull. I mean, he made some pretty good rolls and
Have
did some
you
stuff with it.
missed with that sword?
I have. I missed
Oh.
one time. Yeah,
Okay.
remarkably. Yeah, it's a good sword. It's just he needs to train with it before he can really get the most out of it, I think. But eventually, I think Valerian managed to revive Toad, and Toad went to go revive Alaric, who somehow staved off death on his own.
Mhm.
But
And then-
Still on the water, though, right?
Yep, still wrapped up, still underwater. Mm-hmm. Yes, I got con mod opportunities to avoid unconsciousness by default.
And then Talai showed up.
Yeah, Talai came out.
Ah,
Toad.
our reinforcements arrived.
yeah, our good friend Talai.
Toad used Ascending Stones to contact Gus,
Mm-hmm.
and then pleaded with Talai. And that's where we ended.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Inspiration all around.
Hell yes.
Oh, important detail. Rick is currently barfing, so that's good. Also. Yep.
I got
5-0.
Yeah, I've been out.
And 1/3 level. For reasons.
Mm-hmm. I think
do we want to run?
with two of us being grappled, no.
Yeah.
I think Toad is, obviously very stressed in the situation, and I think maybe feels a little desperate to try to find a solution that keeps their friends and people that they care about alive. Toad is doing mental math about how long it will probably take for reinforcements to arrive. But I think Toad is under the impression that Talai can be bargained with, that they must want something, and is hoping that something can come of that.
I think Valerian, Valerian doesn't have a lot of common sense, but he's very smart, and right now, kind of almost traumatically so for himself. At least, he is going back to the war times. He is just what's going through his head is calculations. Like, okay, I need to duck here, I need to slash here, and focused on the beings that are killing his friends, that have, he had just seen his friend Toad fall to pieces and had to revive him. And then to be thrown out into the water by this towering creature, it's too much for him to try to think about right now, so he just resorts to his wartime training, just left, right, left, right.
Yeah. So it's funny because Rick has had a pretty limited perspective on this fight. He got pulled over the edge relatively early. He did see Toad go down. And did he see Toad get back up? I need to remember this. I can't remember.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Rick has been in combat with this singular slime monster, tentacle monster, for pretty much the entire fight. So he saw Allie go down, he saw Toad go down, and he also saw Alric go over the edge, but I don't think he even knows what's going on with Alric right now. He does currently see Val in the fight, looking relatively healthy, and he knows he's not, going to be much longer for the fight at the moment as well. So as far as he's concerned, this is very bad, but I think Rick, we've been as a group through really bad stuff before and come out. And so as bad as the situation is, I don't think Rick understands, he, for example, doesn't know that Alaric was, basically taken out of the fight completely at a certain point. And he sees that Val is still fighting, so I think he thinks they're going to find a way to get out of this somehow. Right, so he still has a little bit of hope that we're gonna be able to pull this through. Right, he's gonna trust in his people because he can't see much of anything right now. So right now he's focused on the creature in front of him, and he's thinking to himself, like, if I can just get out of this situation, everything will start coming together, because that's how it's worked in the past.
In this moment, it's like waking up in the most hectic, discombobulating circumstances. Like your alarm is like going, like multiple alarms are going off where you've just waken up from a nap. You can smell smoke, you know, maybe you left something in the oven. Everything that he sees through his eyes is like alarms are blaring, and so all of them seem to be featuring the wrong things. Everything he's identifying, there's some influence on his mind. He like failed to save, and everyone that he seems to be targeting, that he considers a threat, like blares up in like his goggles as like being someone that like he shouldn't be targeting. In fact, this person grappling him doesn't would register as a target, but that's not something he's paying attention to right now. So it's just a full mind body split at this moment, where he can't get air. He has no air, to speak of. Yeah, he's completely out of breath, right? And for the purposes of our narrative, does that means I don't see it in the suffocation rules, but no, I would assume no verbal components at that. Gotcha. He wants to shout a warning to someone. He doesn't know who that is or what the right what the right form of communication would be.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. Yeah, I do have blur up still, I think. Mm-hmm. I think the mark on my character is that what we signified for blur, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was like, it looks like the motion blur is what you said.
Nice. I'll do it. Okay. Natural 20, nice.
Mm.
There's a miss. I do, yeah. I need to roll one for Talai's hit. That does it, yeah. Sorry, I thought I did that. Yeah, I think that saves. I do have Warcaster, so I think I should have rolled up with advantage too. So. So it'd be 10, I think.
All right. He identifies a target 10 feet below the bridge. I think what he sees first is this drone hovering above the waters. It's fairly easy to target. He extends his hand, and like his armor seems to like feel very unfamiliar, like almost uncomfortable. So he's going to get to the surface of the water, gasp. Is it 10 or 20 feet? Because I don't have like a swim feed. Okay, yeah. 20 feet. He sees Bell. He's going to target that threat to Talai and cast Sorcerer's Burst to try to bring it down.
Oh no.
Yes. So by default, he has all of these. He still has his like infiltrator armor on, But like the heads-up display, like that, like typically like is like a cooler blue, lights his face in like from below and all around in like a very unfamiliar red, like he's targeting the wrong things. And like it seems like there are warnings a lot like around to show that like life support was like failing before, and that he's like low on power in addition. And as for like an expression on his face, there's like an inherent fear that he was going to like drown, so like he's like gasping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the same kind of rhythm is going through Valerian's head. Now grappled and kind of surrounded by this tentacle. With his hands free, he'll still, grasp onto his kind of underwater. The electric greatsword is like sparking outwards now to like as it conducts in the water, and I will swing it at this creature, Rick.
Ooh, thank you, friend.
I will cast, or will cast. Can I cast Booming Blade? Yes, I can. Okay, no verbal components for Booming Blade, so I will cast Booming Blade first. Yes. And then I think, it's a sequence of Valerian is kind of like hovering in the water, almost sinking because of his armor, and then gets just wrapped up from under the bridge. And as that's happening, with his kind of sparking greatsword, he is swinging it in an arc away from the creature that just grabbed him to slay the thing that was killing Rick.
I like to imagine Rick just gets sprayed with goop and,
yeah.
and viscera as this happens. Thanks.
Okay. Now I will, for my bonus action, take my second strike at the creature that is, yes. $15 to hit. It's 15 damage, yeah. 5 electric if that matters at all. Actually, sorry, 4 electric if that matters at all. No, including in the 15. Okay. Well, that's Valerian's turn. That's right. Dang. Can I use my inspiration to make them reroll? I would like to do that. I have 2 inspiration. I am at 1. Nice. Nope. That is a
Ooh.
miss.
Yeah.
I think so. It was a pair, and it just allowed you to use them to cast ascending spell.
Hmm. Oh.
Love that.
Can I give my inspiration to Valerian?
Oof. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah.
He's a -2. It's gonna be bad no matter what.
Mm.
Yep. No problem.
Good old big old 1-0.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think Rick is under the assumption that Toad is still down. No idea what Alric's doing, and also just gigantic Talai. Talai's just revealed herself. It's bad, but Rick has 1 health potion left. I think Rick wants to go and try to revive Toad, thinking that's gonna go help him out, right?
Oh,
It's-
would Rick have heard Toad like pleading with Talai?
Yeah.
I think that's a message. Like you still have to whisper.
Sorry, I'm looking
message,
for them now, but I'm not talking about the sending stone. Toad out loud asked Talai not to kill people.
Yeah. And I'm barfing. Okay. Well. Yeah. Okay. How can I get back up? Okay. I would like to climb up to next level.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. And I see Toad standing there. Like, oh, Toad. Hey, how you doing? And I'm just gonna reach into my my potion pouch. I'm just gonna wordlessly, as I'm trying to hold back more vomit, just gonna hand her my last potion of healing. I am not. I will just post potion of healing there. If
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Do I still have my action? No, my action would be to give the potion, right? Oh. I mean, If there's a more economically action economic way to do this, then no. But if there's not, then
It's a free action for me to use it. Also, didn't you just say it's a free action?
yeah.
Those are the
Good
words
point.
you said out loud. Just like,
I heard the word free action.
okay.
I would like to hand the potion to Toad, seeing that they are up and moving.
Okay.
And yeah, my action is to use the dodge action.
Mark.
And I will transfer that with the Sword of the Parents to Valerian.
Oh.
So until the start of his
Hey.
turn, he has the dodge action. I
Nice.
think that's what we decided, right? Yeah, double disadvantage. I don't know if that does anything, but okay. Gotcha.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop! I had to do a little backflip over it. Ha! Ha! Who's that?
Okay. Toad turns to Rick and says, "Thanks for the potion. Gus is coming. I think Alaric's possessed. He just attacked Belle.
Oh my god!
Stop puking, please. It's
Sorry.
trying to focus. Okay, so does Toad? Okay, watching. I think Toad knows something's wrong with Alaric, as he attacked Belle, and I don't think Toad thinks Alaric would do that. Does Toad get a sense that he's possessed by something? Is he like? Does it seem like he's under? It seems like he's under Talai's control.
Yeah. Yeah, for flavor, I was describing like Alaric's infiltrator armor as like blaring, like lighting up. Like even externally as like
Okay.
alarms.
I say with Toad's passive perception, I picked up on that. Passive insight is 17. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Toad is going to reach up to the top of their sappho flowers and pluck a couple of blooms and crush them and cast protection from evil and good on Alaric.
Ooh.
Mm.
Thank you. I got it. Hold on. Let me. I've used my staff a lot today. Let me mark off my uses. Okay.
Yeah.
And Toad's like, I really hope that works. And then Toad's gonna move. The game's paused, so I can't. Okay. Toad's gonna move back a little away from the water. Okay,
weird.
That was my action. I have a bonus action. I really don't have a lot of bonus action.
Chug, chug, chug.
Oh, joke.
So yeah, I'm like, make sure there's nothing else is good. Okay, I'm gonna drink the potion. So it's 2d4 plus what? Plus 2? Well, I'm doing it as my bonus action because I use my action to hit that. Okay.
Not bad.
And then it's a free action to give someone something. Okay, Toad reaches into the bag of holding and pulls out one vial of purple worm poison and hands it to Rick and says, I don't know if this will help, but like you could hit someone with it with your sword or throw it. I don't know, use it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Is that a disadvantage though?
Oh!
Double.
Before
Double.
you roll at disadvantage, I did take damage. I did not roll. I do roll with advantage, however, because I have Warcaster.
Nice.
Yeah. That still hits, but I will use my last inspiration to make her re-roll.
Let's go.
Nice.
Nice.
That is a miss.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Miss. Another natural 20, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my.
this disadvantage. Out of curiosity, do you have like an effect in mind for like the Perun, Sword of the Perons?
Yeah. I mean, I imagine it's this like shimmering holy light that like sort of makes the person that's affected by it seem like they're like shifting in place, sort of like heat waves, right?
Okay. Gotcha.
What? Oof. Not great. Gross. Hmm. The other. That is a miss.
Oh, that is a miss.
Nice.
This time I duck under it. And I go, haha. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So he has currently protection from evil and good on him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's once again a very disconcerting setup. I'm under the same effect if I. Okay. Yes. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against a relevant effect. Gotcha. Yeah, so... Yeah. So once again, like, lots of conflicting error messages. Part of it is that, like, there isn't enough power to maintain certain systems. So you can see him, like, you can see the lights dimming on the infiltrator armor as he siphons it like deeper within. So like any like outward facing alerts begin to, fade, and you can see like perhaps he's like glowing from within. He will swim towards shore at this point. So 10, I guess getting out of water. Oh, that's a wall.
Oh.
Okay. If he wanted to climb up, I'm guessing that's also difficult terrain, or is that also athletics? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that then. He'll try to climb up on the bridge first. Oh, gotcha. Bonus action. Alright, if it is indeed that difficult, then he will have siphoned all of his power, like siphoned all the energy. He'll do that as a bonus action to create spell slots. But then he will use his action to... Oh, he creates a level 2 spell slot, for reference. And he'll use the remainder of his action to, while like still treading water, to perhaps attempt to like crush Bell in psionic energy. Casting Sorcerer's Burst again. Oh, didn't knock him out. There we go. She's holding on. You can see, the metal denting, the shriek of metal on scraping against metal.
Yeah. Toad said Alaric seems possessed, so I imagine they gestured.
Alright. Action, bonus action, and yeah. He'll attempt to climb up next turn. That'll be it.
There's a miss.
Metaphorically.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay, I will. I have a potion left. I'm kind of imagining, kind of imagining that being wrapped up in the tentacle. It's just one tentacle now, so he can kind of reach into his pouch and grab it. But then he has these gills, and his mouth, like he doesn't feel the need to breathe from his mouth. He just feels the oxygen coming from his gills. But I think I will take it, shoving it in one of the gills, I guess, and drinking it. And yeah, pretty cool. Right. That is my bonus action. 2d4, right? So 7 HP. Okay, I will. Yeah, I'm imagining Valerian's like, as he's doing that, he's like patting his gills, his newly formed gills, just to make sure that, I don't know, that they still feel the same weird feeling that he just got. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, and then for my action, I will take a strike at the creature that's grabbing me up. Oof.
Mamma
I do have a
mia.
second strike.
Okay.
Oh, there. I think as he takes the potion, he has one hand on the sword still, but it's kind of like floating beside him in the water. He just kind of shifts it up and then stabs it kind of through it, taking the tentacle off of him. I have a question. Now, so like, for opportunity attacks, you have to leave the creature's range, right? So theoretically, if there was a creature that had 10 feet melee range, and I moved 5 feet away from it, I would be okay? Perfect. Okay. I don't like that, but I'll do that. Okay. Now with these gills, am I faster in the water as well? Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I think I will kind of backstroke my way right beside this creature, and I will, 10. Okay, yeah, I will take a strike. Oh, no, I can't. Sorry, I don't have any. Yep, that's it. That's my...
Ooh! Valerian is going off.
There's a miss.
Yeah, I would say so.
Until I think it's 1 minute or until I lose concentration.
Mm-hmm. 10 rounds is a minute.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Mm-hmm. This blur dividends.
Mm-hmm.
100%, 1000%. None of those hit. They
True
would all three
holy
hit
weapon.
if I didn't have blur.
You'd have been crit twice or something like
Yep.
that.
Yeah. Oh boy.
We have to get out. Oh, hell yeah.
That's my man's.
Hello there. Yeah. I'm like, oh, Zeph. And I'm gonna point at where I think Ulrich is. I'm gonna point, and I'm gonna look at Toad like to go, as if to say, go help him, right? I don't know if that needs to be a role for me to communicate that, but just like I'm gonna point, like I think they get it, right? Oh, oh, we gotta get Ulrich, and we gotta go, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn to Talai. I'm gonna I'm gonna say to her, I'm really disappointed in you. I thought we could have been friends. And I'm gonna try to throw the purple worm poison at her.
I can. Yes. 1 second. Yeah, they were there for the harvest.
Oh my god. Ah. Damn it, I can't just throw it on her. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna smash the poison over the blade.
Yeah, fuck morality.
Yeah. It's not venom though, so I have to ingest it, and Rick knows that. Yes, I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to imagine purple worm poison is like neon green, like ecto cooler. I do have a thing. I don't know if it applies here. This would be Talinta Bloodline, I do believe. Oh, hold on a second. You're right.
Ooh.
I gain 10 temp HP.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I have, okay, so my Talinta heritage. So yeah, Rick's people, the halflings on Eberron, live in the Talinta Plains where they basically battle giant monsters. They're monster hunters, right? So, Rick has this sort of like affinity for that, essentially, of like tackling things that are much bigger than him. So, when I roll initiative against a creature that is 2 or more size categories larger than me, I gain 10 temp HP that lasts for 1 hour, which I guess I should have that on now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And while I have this temp HP, I'm immune to the frightened condition from that creature, and I add an additional 1d4 to my attack rolls against that creature and saves from that creature.
Nice.
So since Talai just entered, now this instinct kicks in, I think. Because before these were just little small guys, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, a big challenge, all right. Yes, and how great that went.
That's right.
All right, I've coated my my Sword of the Perins in purple worm poison. I'm gonna take a slash at Talai with it then.
Fuck her up.
And add 1d4 on top of this roll. So let me do
Ooh.
that. Slash R.
These are good hits, man. Sword of the Parents, even if you're not proficient with it. I mean,
It's a +1. I'm just getting a 16 plus my dex
really good
or strength,
rolls.
whatever it is. Yeah. Another 3 on top of that, it's 21.
21.
21 savage. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
And on a fail or save, she takes damage.
No.
Uh, Oh, damn it. Yeah. All right, you're weird. I get it. I would like to
Goddamn.
use the Sword of the Parents ability to give Val a free strike. I'll post it again so you can see what that is.
Nice.
Val can use his reaction, yeah, if he wants to.
Okay, I will. Yeah, for sure, 100%. I will take a strike at the nearest enemy. Six, 15. Yeah, 13. That's right.
Yep. I'm gonna look at Talai and I'm gonna say, look, I'm not really good at this whole hitting with swords thing. I'm gonna point at Val, but he is, so you better worry about him. And I'm gonna use my movement to run away. I'm gonna use all my movement just to go this distance because we're still difficult terrain, right? So, and this is gonna attack of opportunity here. All right, I'm still gonna make the movement. Yep. That just clears it, yeah. I'll take 15. Oi! Okay.
Nice.
I'll keep that one, yeah.
Ooh.
Yucky. I'm gonna run over to Zephyr. Okay. Big tentacle lady, more little guys. We need to get out of here. That'll be my turn.
That's a miss.
Who's you in this scenario? Okay, gotcha. Ooh.
Hell yes.
You fought worse?
I was gonna turn to Rick and say, "Who would have known that she was immune to poison?" That's anyway. And the Toad is gonna. Can I? I can see Alric from here, right? All right. I'm gonna. Rick said we have to get Alaric, and Toad is going to try to thorn whip Alaric closer. I want to do this non-lethally, but I'm gonna try to pull him closer to me.
25 hits. Yeah. Perfect. Thank goodness. And it is a whiz save. All right, and I make it at advantage.
I think all your rolls are private, Eugene.
Come again?
I think all your rolls are private. Is that
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
yes, they are private GM rolls.
I thought that was like part of the
Public
gimmick.
roll. Sorry,
I know, me too. I was
field
like,
error.
oh, interesting.
Oh, mea culpa. Sorry. Oh, all right, fantastic. Perfect.
Nice.
And you get yanked 10 feet closer to me.
Nice.
We're running? Are we running? Toad's gonna back up some more. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do. Yeah.
That's smart.
I'm fine. I only took away one for some reason. There we go. Never go.
Okay.
Wait,
At
isn't he immune to it now?
Ooh. Perfect.
Yeah.
Aye. Part of the cards.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
That's a
Natural
natty, baby.
Wow.
20.
Beautiful.
I channeled Yu-Gi-Oh right there. Holy shit.
It's that heart of the card.
Nice try, Kaiba.
I think as this is like happening, she's like trying to like pierce into his brain, but again, it's just the left duck slush. It's just the comment, like the calculations just are running down. It's the only thing he has.
Gotcha. And this is just a normal wisdom saving throw. Wow.
Nice.
I'm not getting got.
Someone is.
Yeah. I have 2 inspiration. I would like to give Val my inspiration.
Not a good idea, dude.
I got 2 of them.
-2. It's I get 1 good, and then
Yeah.
it's just down.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Val can only be wise once a day.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like a character flaw here.
So really.
Yes, sir. I will make it at advantage.
Okay. He has returned to his right state of mind. The thing he's just witnessed, is Toad both casting a protective spell, hitting him with a thorn whip. Bell above, like, mostly crushed. And having just rejected again Talai's powers. Okay. How difficult? Like, let's see. No, let's not lean on that. Okay. Bonus action, he'll do the thing he couldn't do when he was below water. But he will cast Misty Step to get back on top of this bridge. God. Oh, can I just go within 30 feet? So that's 10 to get on top of the bridge. Alright, cool. Okay, cool. 10. Alright, and that's another 5, so 15. That's fine. So that's his bonus. He's going to use. Okay.
It's tough.
Yeah. He's going to try something. This is more of an experiment. He knows he was dominated. His mind was dominated for a time. He's going to target the Talai. You know, this is like burgeoning like anger. But he wants to see if Talai themselves is invulnerable to psychic influence. So he's going to target her with a Sorcerer's Burst of psionic or psychic damage. It's a roll to hit. Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha. So there's a look of some satisfaction. I was like, so it goes both ways. He has to stay away from the water and from Talai. That's his action. That's his. He'll move here for the time being to get. You know what? Let's just get full cover. Yeah, and he. A large part of it is the infiltrator armor, but it's like it's the infiltrator armor is not working as cleanly. Like, it's low power and his steps are less sure. You know, partly because he just came through a near-death experience. But I think as he thanks Toad, his voice comes out perhaps more familiarly than Alaric. Maybe he calls Toad Toady.
Aww.
Oh, what? Nothing for me?
There's a moment there of just like, it was like, I'm sorry, I was underwater for some time, but I'm sure you've done a great job.
Thanks. It's great to see you too, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Wow, what if he asks familiar? Yeah. Yeah. He'll be continuing with the diminutive for now. We'll call you like Ricky.
Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Slick Rick. I am Goopy. We'll figure this out later.
That's his turn.
Toasty. I am down.
Actually, can I use my inspiration to make her re-roll?
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Okay,
Rosie
no,
with
we need
13
Valerian up.
plus a 9. Interesting.
We need Valerian up. I'm also. Can I also put my inspiration, my final inspiration in
The
there?
power of friendship.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
The strongest magic.
Ah, it's
That
gonna
is a
work.
miss.
That'll work.
The law of big numbers.
I think. Yeah, 100%. I think just like narratively too, you know, whenever this tentacle and as these tentacles have been coming at me, but especially now, like to flavor the inspiration, it's like he's thinking of Toad and now Rick and the resolve that they have to get through this.
Aw.
Misses. Okay, well, I will, how is this creature in front of me looking? This one. Oh, sorry, the east of me. Mm-hmm. Can I see them at all underwater? Okay, well, I will kind of swim back to where I started, and I will look at the two that are just kind of approaching, like slithering up, and I will cast Magnify Gravity, because the feat lets you cast it without spinning a spell slot. And it will be right here. Yep. Oh my, that's awesome. Woo! That's right. That's right. That's all that matters. And they take 9 damage of that. Yeah, 9 damage.
Got like a little mini whirlpool in there, I guess.
That's
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, I love that. It's like they're getting swirled around a little bit. It's weird too, because as he's casting this, it's a verbal component. So he's talking underwater, and usually like the human body's like, oh, don't do that, don't swallow water. But it's almost the opposite for him. Like the instinct for him is to not breathe over water and like in regular air, and to breathe in water. And as he's talking, he talks fine and fluently and casts a spell. That's right, my book. So for my bonus action, since I cast a spell, I will take a swipe at this creature to the south of me. Try to get this out.
Oh,
That's right. I think it's not rolling my extra d6, so I need to.
I see a 6 and a 5 and a +6.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, and yeah, I think Valerian's just going through the motions like almost muscle memory. That's my turn. La, 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 la.
Was
17 misses.
Wow.
Nice.
parrying tentacles.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank goodness. Oh no. I'm not good at those. Oh, I'm rolling incredible right now. I'm just rolling
Wow.
incredible.
You are on fire.
Unless Lila just rolled higher than me. Does she get a start or? Okay. Alrighty. Alright guys. Glad you're here. Oh boy. We gotta get Val out of there and we gotta leave. Alright, so the plan is, I don't know. Just go in and get him. I don't know. I'm going first. And I'm gonna run back in. No. That's not how that works, okay? We're all in this together at this point. And Rick is gonna be running back in. It's still terrain, right? Typical terrain. I am not aware of where anything is, so this is gonna be fun. Oh, I turned the corner immediately. I see. Hey, buddy, we're gonna get you out of here. I say to Val, and I'm gonna take another swipe at Talai. That's a 5.
Oof.
Yeah, how do you like that? So it doesn't have to be in a successful attack. It's just after I use the attack action, I'm gonna give my attack to Val.
Hell yeah. So I just make an attack roll? I will do that to the creature to the south. Oof.
How do you like that?
13.
Yep. No, this sword is just kind of really good.
Sick.
Bonus action, I'm gonna wave my arms and be like, hey, look over here! And that'll be my turn. Yeah. That's perception. It would have been nice, but that is perception, so I have a bonus. I don't have a bonus performance, which is a 2. Hey, over here! Okay. Okay, yeah, dude, 16. That's nice, yeah. You're not gonna believe this. Her name's Talai, and she likes to lie. Isn't that crazy? Look. I found a cool sword. Okay. Was that the mic peaking?
I think so.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
nice.
Aw.
Good night.
Good
night.
night, buddy.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think Valerian wants to get out, but he's almost trapped by way of not being able to breathe.
He has punch and kick.
And healing word.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Toad is gonna look at Signy and say, "Oh my gosh, don't tell Rick, but I'm really grateful that you're here." And Toad's gonna move forward a little, chasing Rick. Sees this. Okay. Okay. Would I have to move closer to the edge of the bridge to see Valerian? Or jump in the water? Awesome. I don't want to move out of her reach. Okay, Toad's gonna thorn whip Talai, I guess. I think Toad first calls out, "Valerian, why won't you get out of the water?" And then Toad's gonna thorn whip Talai.
And yeah, I mean, Valerian will respond. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I don't know if I can. Yeah.
Okay. And 6 damage. Mm-hmm. Does I know based on the way Valerian tried to talk underwater, could Toad intuit that there's some reason that Valerian can't get out of the water? Nope. I think Valerian has been underwater for a couple of rounds now, a couple like a little bit of time.
Would Toad be able to notice the gills?
Could I maybe? Well, I can't see Valerian from here.
Okay.
Awesome, I can do that. This was really, really good. Okay. 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 And then I'm gonna move one step back. And that's all.
Ooh. I can see it.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Toad gets so nervous that they stumble into another spot.
It's a miss. I also forgot about it. I believe so, yeah. Whew.
Hey, over here. Yeah. $17 is a miss.
Nice. Oof.
That is a hit. Hey, oh my god. Is it poison? Okay, well, I am, I believe, fully unconscious at this point. Yeah. Oh boy. Well,
Hmm.
Rick is blasting off again. A 2, the funniest number. I am.
Okay. All right. 10, 20, 1d6. Okay.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's Signy's choice, isn't it? It chooses not to.
We have 3 active combatants. Valerian underneath the water. Oh, sorry, 4 active combatants.
Yeah, like my hand is on the rock, but you can see if the sequence of events happens like this, Rick gets thrown off, and he looks like he's going that way now.
Okay. Okay. He's going to. There's like a bunch of concern as to like why Valerian isn't coming out of the water. He's going to he tries to like speak, but it's like do you guys know what like speech jamming or like the speech jamming effect is? Like if you can like hear yourself
Oh yeah.
with like the feedback loop. I want to say there's an effect like that where he speaks with his with his mouth, but also there's like a psychic like feedback loop that follows his speech as he tries to make a connection with Valerian. So he uses a bonus action invoking his telepathic speech. Yeah. So Valerian hears, Vale Ryan, why aren't you getting out of the water?
I mean, if I can respond. Yeah, Valerian will, hearing the voice, kind of used to this, being in this asteroid now with Talai. Right. Okay. Yeah, and then so kind of recognizing that, Valerian will kind of snap his mind back, and he'll say, "I can't breathe. Something's happened. I'm covered. I have gills. I can't breathe air. Rick's down."
Okay. Alaric, hearing that, he'll announce to everyone that Vale Ryan can't breathe air right now. He's going to. He'll also direct Zephyr to retrieve Ricker, and use his action to cast Singularity on the 3 combatants over here. Yes, minions. Spells, Singularity. Let's post that. So 3 creatures, so each of those 3. Yeah, how many of these GURPS spells? Oh, okay, never mind. Fantastic.
Yeah.
They are lifted 30 feet high, and
Wow.
they are restrained. As he casts this, it's like none of the powers like issuing through the infiltrator armor as is like typical. Instead, I think you'll see like eyelids open where eyes shouldn't be on his body.
Rick would have something to say if he was conscious right now.
Yeah. He's doing that. He wants to maintain. He'll 10, 20, 30 to return back there. And that's his turn. Okay. 13 does not hit.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yep. Okay. So I will. Yeah. I think Valerian's eyes kind of tracked the splash in the water and sees Rick drowning, basically, and I will try to rush to him. It's 10, 20. Oh, okay. No, I didn't. Me as the player didn't remember that or realize that. Okay, well, I guess I'll try to climb up. I'll use my bonus action. I do have advantage from my Chewing a Charm. It's 25. Okay, so 3 minutes. Yeah. That jump, is that 20 feet, 30 feet? Okay. And this going up one would be another 10 feet because it's all difficult terrain. Okay, and then I guess I'll just use my action to dash, and I will go right here. And just kind of very like panicky, I will point to my gills and like hold my chest like I can't breathe. Nice. And that's my turn.
Yes, and it takes an action for each of them to break free. Oh, it's a con save. DC 16, yes. Perfect. Ooh! Yes, into the water. Yeah.
I think it says. Sorry, it does say they float gently. to the
Gently.
ground.
Yeah. That
That would be cool, but
That would be cool.
Yes. So it's called movement and bonus.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to use a inspiration for my int save. It is
Rick?
literally
No.
saying that's so funny.
I mean, I'm not using an inspiration, so you go ahead, take it. Take my inspiration.
Oh, thank you. All right.
I rolled really good despite being unconscious.
Nice.
There we go. Thank you
Nice.
so much.
Yeah, sure. You did say every.
Valerian, probably fair.
Okay. Okay.
I rolled a 16. Sorry.
I think it's just me. Oh, that felt you?
Did we establish Bell has intelligence? I guess so.
Yep.
Me.
Alex succeeded.
Okay. Nice.
Ooh, careful there, buddy. Great. That means a death saving throw. Gotcha. For the roll, let's get that out of the way first. For the roll, I can click on the thing. Is that gonna? I'm gonna be able to see that though, aren't I?
It did
If
let
you
me see.
blind GM,
Okay.
Even when I did it from the character sheet blind
Gotcha.
GM, I can still see it.
oh really?
Oh, you're right. I can see that. So,
Oh.
do you want me to not do that? Do you want me to re-roll it?
Nope.
No.
What's the difference between private GM roll and?
Private, you and the
I-
GM can see it.
It doesn't show up in the chat. Like I couldn't see the number, but like on the character sheet in like the death saving.
Oh,
failed for
okay,
success.
gotcha.
Mine is still up.
Mine
That's
seems
good.
to be okay.
I can even move my guy around. Uh-oh. Well, you're the host, so that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, yeah,
there it
lost
goes.
connection to the server.
All right, well, it is 9:04. If you guys, if you want to take a quick break.
How's your voice doing?
Yeah, how's your voice doing?
Okay,
Okay.
good. I get to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
No worries.
Yeah, I think Rick has a more gentle memory this time. The last time Rick was dying, I believe he had memories of being on the battlefield with Val, if I recall correctly. This time he has a memory of when he was much younger, a memory of his father, in fact, Leon, who was also a man of the cloth, a very learned man, gently explaining to him some of the lore and stories of the Sovereign Host in their study together. And this is what sort of one of the key memories of that inspired Rick to also pursue that lifestyle. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Nice.
Okay. 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 I can still see Rick, it looks like. Oh. But he's maybe safe. Okay. Seems like we're gonna run, which is great news. Do I heal from Signy's spirit? Okay. Toad is going to... Gosh, I guess we're just gonna Thorn Whip Talai again. Sorry, I'm going slow.
Ooh.
Nice.
I do not want to pull Talai closer, thank you.
Good.
And then I am going to use my last 3rd level spell slot, and I'm gonna Healing Word Rick. It is 60 feet.
Nice.
Oh.
Yep.
And then I think Toad will move back. Oh, it's paused. I can't move. Yep, yep, only 15. And that's my turn.
Ooh.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
I'll love that.
Yeah.
Are we in a position now where we can essentially get into the ability check? I gain 1 health from Sickney. To like aside like the skill challenge to like retreat or yeah.
There's a Zephyr issue.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking exactly. Like if we fail, like if even getting him uncharmed is part of the skill challenge, if we fail that and we have to leave him, that would be horrible.
Okay. All right. I'll try to do something.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's charmed currently. I could try to. I could try to
Throw a rock at his
break.
head.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. trying to see if what cantrip would hit him the least, or if I could I try to like bonus action communicate with him to like charisma, like persuade him out. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, whoops. That's too far. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. All right. Bonus action being what it is, I can't use it for Bell. All right. Going to use the bonus action to cease the connection with Vale Ryan and connect instead with Zephyr. Essentially he's going to try to like delve in through his connection to Zephyr's mind and try to isolate Talai's influence. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Intelligence check. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Okay. How many of those explorer's dice do we have remaining?
We have 3 remaining.
Okay, I'm going to use one of those as I make this check.
Oh, I take it back. Sorry, we have 1 remaining.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, nice.
The influence that Talai had was essentially to like re-identify threats. So I think as Alaric makes this connection, there's a like remaining semblance of which, like there's no with a successful ability intelligence check. I think it's like piercing through the veil through and like successfully identifying to like Zephyr of like these are like Talai's or this is her influence, like the echoes which seem to like that of her like perception which Talai is like influencing. Now Alaric like reframes as Talai's actual like the way they actually sound and the way they actually present themselves. The manipulation becomes far more clear. And like he, as he attempts to break through, he just enforces like, you have Ricker with you, and we have one chance to run. You have one window. If you can hear me at all, Zephyr, this is our last chance. I'm okay with making that an action. Sounds good. And that was 10 foot, 20 foot, 30 feet. And that's his full turn.
I think actually, no, not really. I have a creature in front of me. I have Phantasmal Force, and I can't breathe, so I am running.
What do you think?
Still charmed, I think, right? So we can't. Oh, he's not. Amazing.
Does Toad get the understanding that Alaric's gonna leave Bell?
Yes.
Okay. I would love to do a skill challenge. I just want to try to save Bell as a part of that.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea. Let's do a skill challenge.
I am also on board. This is a good time to do it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Not that guy.
Froggy?
Can I add?
Okay. So it turns out I don't need to. I was about to. It turns out I don't need to convert my spell points into spell slots. Apparently, I can use Psychic. Apparently, I have a feature where I could just 1-to-1 turn sorcery points into spells without having. So, on that note, I wanted to say that Alaric has the ability, has 3 sorcery points to invoke Hunger of Hadar to cover their retreat. Yes, it is a 3rd level spell. Yeah, and it's this moment where like he's trying to cover their escape, and the the walls change so they become like an inky blackness, like the space between stars, and you know, things that may seem like lights blink, whisper, and you know, and seemingly lash out with these shadowy tentacles at the pursuers coming after them. Cool.
I had a question. Where are Gus and the crew? You ping that out for me. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. You know, fellas, as I recall, Talai did mention that when we were in that chapel, she lost track of us. Are y'all thinking we should, like, would it be quicker to make it to the chapel versus trying to make it all the way back out of the dungeon again?
Well, I think the entrance is up here, right? And so it seems like to get to the chapel, we either have to swim through the water past the back or go like down and around.
Could I pitch the notion that maybe part of the cloaking was the sword of the parents?
Yeah, it could have been the case. Yeah, she didn't seem to care that much when I was slicing her open with it.
True.
I mean, she knew. She could see you.
But I'm saying, like, if it was some like totem that she was especially, you know, averse to, she just treated it like a, nonetheless, on my turn, I mean, I do wonder what I'm even capable of at this point. I'm still being carried by Zephyr, right? Or does Zephyr fully drop me off? Gotcha. Okay. And how's this disease thing coming along? Good. Then I would like to make a big swim towards the direction where I heard Gus shooting off from. Yeah. Also, I mean, sort of Perrin's lets me give someone the dash action. How would we adjudicate that in this particular? "60 feet. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a blind GM roll. Yeah. I raise aloft. Yeah, essentially. I specifically I can give it to one person. I was gonna give it to Val, and it's like we're basically splitting up here. Let's meet back up, and we're both gonna be hurrying to do that. Okay. Do you still want me to make my swim check? Because I was going to swim. I thought it would be like an athletics thing, but if we're just going to use this sort of pair. Okie doke. Oh. Hey, there he is. Yeah.
I think, I mean, Valerian's running, and he has this thing kind of chasing him. That, can I try to, see if I can see through the illusion, basically? You know, essentially it's the picture of Valerian's running through, and it's only chasing him, even though, you know, his allies are all around him, is solely focused on him, and then, you know, when he thinks back to the fights with the creature before, it was always just teleporting and going invisible and attacking everything. That's right. Intelligence save? Amazing.
Toad wants to save Belle. Can Toad non-lethally thorn whip Belle into their arms to try to grab them and then just book it? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
You.
That's okay. Belle gets gently placed into the bag of holding.
Oh.
Okie dokie.
Oi.
Ooh, and at 20.
Yep.
Ooh.
Does Toad need to make these saving throws if they're immune to disease?
Ooh.
Mm.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, fellas.
I think Toad will pull out the Lantern of Revealing again and just try to look around for any baddies to avoid. Just in case there's we saw the Feyre. I can also just make a perception check because I still have to do the action of looking. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Can I try to? Can I take my great sword and I want to make for lack of a better term, like a toll booth. Like I want to just to like stick it in a spot, preferably like right here in this space, to make sure, like to make it so it's very hard to pass, and yeah, an obstacle. Right. Yeah. Maybe horizontally. Okay. Mhm. Do I have advantage with my showing a charm? It is a constant thing.
Yay, no parts missing.
Nice.
I guess except
Some
for
of us
one.
got
We
extra
got some
parts.
extra parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, net gain.
We got a nice sword for it too.
And yep. I think open fire, period, on the asteroid. Just
Yeah, I mean, just to say, like, before we get on the ship, I will summon my sword back.
that was Talai, a nice friend that we made in the asteroid.
Toad full hugs Gus. Just like bear hug crush. Thank you. Thank you. Toad doesn't let go.
No promises. Don't feel great.
It was. Is Valerian so?
No, not really. We're gonna have to do the. We need to get Val to a bath or a sink real quick.
I think Toad shoves Val's head into a barrel of wine, like the Seder water.
No, sobriety.
I'm sure it's up here, like on the deck. That makes sense.
Okay.
Can we get some regular water?
Does the
We wouldn't happen to have any potions of disease, cure disease in your little bag of holding, would you?
No, unfortunately, I only have elixir of health, which very specifically does not clear diseases.
Oh. No, of course you can. Please. Yeah, thank you.
Oh. Okay, cool.
I appreciate you, Signy, even if sometimes I don't show it.
Can you help Valerian too, Signy? I don't know if you're too tapped out.
I'm fine.
Oh no. I
Let go of Valerian's head.
You're still waterboarding him.
I think Toad was like holding him in there.
Yeah, he like starts fighting back a little bit, kind of freaking out.
Oh, strong, yeah.
Hey, is the Githyanki ship still in orbit of this asteroid? Okay, real quick to the crew here. So the pirates probably not too much of an issue anymore. We got their ships. Also, they're kind of like not that organized anymore. Also, they're slowly being turned into like monstrosities. Also, we should probably blow up this asteroid.
Yeah, I agree. We should blow up the asteroid.
I don't know if we have that capability, but maybe we can like collapse the entrance at the very least.
That's a good idea.
Okay. But should we be careful that I keep thinking about that one guy who was like punching into the wall, almost like he wanted to like add more water to the pool. I'm just worried that we didn't see something. And if we blow up the asteroid, what if it's like a prison?
Oh yeah, also it is an asteroid. I don't even know if we shoot all of our ammo at it for an entire day, it would come apart. I mean, how big is this thing? Yeah. Yeah, no, there's no way.
No shot.
No, our cannons would totally work, guys.
Yeah. So I figure we blow up the entrance at least to collapse it in and trap whatever's in there, and then we just forget about it.
Until we're nice and strong.
Forever.
Do we have any plans with the Red Saber, the pirate ship?
I don't think we ever got that far. I know that we spoke about maybe shipping it for parts, or even maybe adding a ship to our fleet. But you piloted it as well, Alric, right?
And it was, perhaps one of the ships of those aberrations. If we don't have any use for it, we could leave it, with enough records to serve as a warning to those coming. Or perhaps we could use it set it to... Well, what kind of fuel did the red saber use? Out of curiosity, how did it propel itself? Okay, gotcha. Okay. And so there's a field of bats to the south, and in the southwest, what was in that central? Was that an event horizon? Perhaps. I don't know what kind. Napkin math might be difficult, but perhaps we'd leave the Talai's prison on a deteriorating course within this gravity well. Make it that much more difficult to escape.
Yeah, how do you propose we do that?
Some cooperation with our Githyanki counterparts, the Red
Okay.
Saber. We push
We push the asteroid?
the asteroid. If it's maintaining a stable orbit, it shouldn't take too much to at least begin its change in momentum.
See, I'm struggling with it a little bit. Just the logistics of it. So maybe come down this rabbit hole with me. If we put it in a rotation around this, and again, looking at this, massive rock, it is huge. To put it in rotation, if we even can successfully do that, it might be a hazard for anyone even coming through this area, right? The asteroid spinning around relatively fast. Or would it be easily avoidable? Do you think it would be fast, or do you think it'd be a slow kind of swirl around the drain?
I propose we place it at the center. A direct trajectory. I mean, Captain, we've manipulated gravity ourselves.
That's right. Okay, yeah. What does everyone else think?
I kind of dig what Toad was saying, where if this thing, I mean, maybe it's not a good idea to destroy the asteroid, and putting it in the middle of a gravity well that would destroy it, right?
Yeah, most likely it would deteriorate, especially over time.
It just seemed like the chapel was interesting. I don't know. It's a big rock. There could be more. Maybe it would destroy whatever if there's another thing in there, but also, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking that we could. It would give us answers to Kovad Miraz. I'm looking at my notes to pronounce it correctly. Yeah, Kovad Miraz. It would give us maybe some information about, because that tower takes moments of time and a place for the next floor, and maybe this is a similar type of magic or ritual or something, or maybe even entity.
Also, if we destroy it, we can't go back inside ever, which was probably a smart idea, but there could be information in there. How did that place get there? I don't know. I would support the desire to push it into the gravity well, but I also think it's interesting.
I do have to wonder. I mean, why Talai didn't seem like Talai had any issues getting around, you know?
Hmm.
So, I mean, if we just take the Red Saber away, there's no ships that go in or can dock here, then, I mean, it's fine, right?
Maybe we leave like something like outside just in case. I mean, like if the Brailish stumbled inside and died, I don't think. I don't know. Most people would be.
We could
You
leave
know.
the Red Saber in orbit, or perhaps a crystal recording, documenting our experiences.
I think I wouldn't want to leave the ship here. What if someone else stumbled across it? And is it part of our directive to bring?
And also, I also really want to study this ship a little bit more with the teleportation technology that it had. That was very interesting as well. So I think this is maybe what we are leaning to. And someone tell me if this is incorrect. I think we are saying we destroy the entrance, we cave it in, enough for it is very hard for anything to exit, and but not enough that it destroys the entrance, so we can't use it again because we want to come back and really research this place. And then we take the ship, we rest up, and we maybe do some deconstructing on the ship or investigating, and either come back or maybe we go to our next destination.
Should we take the ship to Sarantir?
We could.
And rest there. After we rest today, then take the ship to Zarantir and do our research there. That's what I meant to say. I'm so tired.
Mm-hmm.
Could we go a little faster if the Gith Yankee ships helped us tow it?
Too small?
Yeah, but a tugboat can like pull a big old boat. I'm just
Yeah.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we shouldn't study the ship here so close to
Yeah,
the
I agree.
asteroid. Alaric fell under some spell, and I don't know how far that reaches.
So Zephyr and I, you want some quarantining?
Well, Zephyr seemed fine pretty quick.
It's just you.
He didn't attack any of his friends.
Yeah, can I like examine?
I
Alec?
didn't attack any of my friends.
I'm looking for advancement of the tentacle. Any noticeable, like, does it have extra veins that's just taking more power from Alric? Does it, is it getting bigger, like a mass? Or is it burrowed further into his head? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
I feel like this would be a medicine or like this would be an inspection by Rick.
Perhaps, yeah. A little once over. Yeah, I'll give him the old doctor's eye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll assist Rick then in that case.
I think Toad wants to insight check that I didn't attack any of my friends, because Toad very clearly saw Alaric attack Belle.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay.
Toad's tired.
I'll take the 18.
Okay. 18 medicine. Yeah. Could you, Rick? What sort of inspection is going on? Is this like a physical? Is this like me being put through a scanner?
No, I think what this is like, how different do you look compared to when we went in? Before we headed into this, like, what did Alaric? How was Alaric looking? How was Alaric acting before we went into the asteroid? And now after we leave the asteroid, how much of what is the difference is wounds and like the battle damage you took? Yeah, and how much of it is like the progression of the aberration element?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
From like a general inspection, like Rick, I think you can quite easily tell he's like wounded and exhausted. The armor, the infiltrator armor, is serving more as a weight than it is a power armor supplement before. And as far as like seeing the progression, you can tell that like there are more like twitching muscle fibers that have like progressed through his body, and like a lot of it has like developed into like behaviors like eyes blinking independently
Oh
of
boy.
the other. Like there are yeah, like eyes blinking independently of each other if they blink, and like there are like long stretches where they don't. There are just like a lot of behaviors now that you might have like a baseline with like Alaric that like don't register.
Yeah. I think Rick is just gonna ask Ulrich. Okay, when you were under the effects of Talai, do you remember what she made you do?
She identified each of you as threats and compelled me to attack you. So I was made to attack the threats. The ones that I saw, I attacked. Oh, interesting. I think it's 10. Is that what it is by default? 0, I believe.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, I guess I'm trying not to freak him out. So yes, I am trying to keep it under wraps. Yeah, this is like some
Bedside manner.
Bedside manner, yeah. Okay, so deception. It's a +0.
Oh, you reroll ones. Okay, nice.
Yep, I sure do.
Oh, I think the biggest thing is that Rick will be able to tell that there is no more tentacle whip. There is no like distinction between a tentacle whip and the rest of yeah. Yes. I think the subdermal, like muscular and like vein irregularity persists, like through, like it has like worked through the rest of the body, and like it's like fairly easy to see on this with Rick's inspection.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. So you don't have any specific memories as far as what the actions you took under her thrall?
No, I remember I manipulated the space around this drone. I almost crushed it.
That drone. Now, interesting.
Very close.
Huh.
Okay.
Drone?
Blinking light, metallic, hovering creature. Object.
You said my name in the asteroid. What's my name?
Part of the physical, for the record. Just getting the idea, you were underwater for a while, checking your mental functions.
Is it?
You said Vale Ryan?
Yes.
Okay. And what about him? I'll point to Rick.
And there's a moment it was like Ricky? Or Rickor is his proper name.
Yeah. That's I'm gonna look at Val and I'm gonna look at Toad. I want to see what the expression they're gonna give me back.
Val is looking like I don't even know. Like, it definitely freaked out a little bit, but like almost like it's not funny anymore. Almost, So he's like very serious because it seems like this is a lot bigger of an issue than we initially thought.
Yeah. And Toad, do I get any sense from you?
Yeah, I think Toad is very like concerned, and I think Toad at this point has pulled Belle out of the bag of holding and is like gently cradling. I know she's got 1 HP, but like there's like cradling them.
Alric still has his armor on?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, am I getting moved? Oh. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's like, oh, that's a force that's taking me. Yeah. Well, I think everybody here could use some rest. So, let's wash off and take a quick break and patch up our wounds before we discuss what to do next, huh?
Or maybe we could get a better look at you if you took off your armor, and maybe Rick can make a better examination of your wounds.
Yeah, there's a moment of just like, all right, and there's kind of a beat before he like recalls the I haven't thought of how he like removes it. Yeah, the I want to say it's almost like a puzzle box set of like gestures to like pull certain servos apart and like plates apart to have it like peel back from him. And yeah, below, it's more of like a. Oh well, we're inspecting him. Yeah, he removes it, and like from the like visible skin, I think like veins are more like black,
Yeah.
like throughout his body.
Everywhere in his body?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, there's a setup where I think he's looking for cues from Rick. You know, it's like, do you have any questions for me?
Well, I think
you know,
better inspection would be made after we patch up our wounds, because of course, any diagnosis I make now could be asymptotic with just any kind of open wound, right? So how about we just all get rest? Signy will help us out, and we'll meet back up in about an hour or so. How about that?
that sounds good to me. Before we start cleaning ourselves up, I just want to say I am very sorry. This should have happened, and it is entirely on me as a failure of my leadership.
It's like a 50-50 between you and Toad, actually, but
but I need to learn to think before doing things, obviously, but that things aren't that anything can happen. Things can get very serious, just like on the ghost ship. Things can get very serious very quick, and putting all of your life at risk is honestly unacceptable.
oh,
well,
deaths happen.
that's a great point, Alric. But also, I just wanted to say, we kind of all signed up for danger when we took this job, right? I do wish the galaxy was a little bit more, not as eager to kill us. Was really kind of hoping Talai would maybe want to talk. We could learn something new about a different culture or something. But no, it's just a horrible monster that wants to take over our minds. But we can talk about the tactical errors we made. But I do want to say that I'm kind of proud of all of us for getting out of here. Like, that's some pretty impressive stuff. I have a lot of faith in y'all, and you don't let me down in that regard when it comes to the clutch time.
Yeah, I think everyone here has shown that they're great under pressure and honestly invaluable under pressure. So
Alric,
thank all of
that
you.
goes for you too.
That's right.
You're a great team member, and I want you to know that we really do value you as a human being.
You
yeah,
are our friend, and you're a part of this team more than as much as anybody else.
That's very gratifying. I'm glad that the contingencies pulled through. All said and done, I think that when we complete the debriefing, we'll each have come out with a glowing understanding of, how well we succeeded in a trap that essentially consumed the entire fleet of abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
I assume.
Yeah. I guess we have to talk about that later.
Not for me.
No, this is a genuine. Rick is worried about Alric, and he wants him to know that he's, whatever happens, that it's, I would like to take a short rest, yes. I'm gonna head for the communal showers if we got those on the ship. I mean, gotta get this slime off me. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm just like wondering, is it like a very typical, or is it like is it like water and like, like faucets, or is it like wooden, like construction with like...
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say that too. I'm gonna hold back to make sure I can talk to Gus.
On the next episode.
On the next episode.
First order Dragon Ball Z.
Dun, 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 dun.
Woo! We got away!
Survived.
Yeah.
We survived! Oh my god! That was the blur and the dodge
The
together. I like we did very well on the skill challenge to get away. But to get there, we needed
If I got hit by any extra attack, like any extra one attack, I was down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 HP. Had been like 10 hits. Yeah. That blur was crazy.
Yeah.
She was throwing multiple tentacles at you and just like whoosh,
Yeah,
whoosh, whoosh.
for legendary actions too, it was crazy. That was a lot of fun.
I hope that Rick's not mad that Toad healed so many people the way that Rick's mad at Signy for
Oh no. You see, because you're a druid, so it's fine.
Signy's also a druid.
I thought Signy was. I thought she was a cleric this whole time.
Stars.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so is Zephyr by that logic. I gotta
Yeah, true.
evaluate my biases.
This is a random question, but Signy got very close to Toad. What does Signy smell like?
I was about to ask, like, was it like ASMR as she cast her healing spirit so
was-
close to Toad's ear?
So nervous. Toad's like, oh god.
Oh.
Perfect.